Hello everyone and welcome back to Chaos Dream Retribution. So I actually talked with the devs off screen, and the answer is yes, you are expected to be able to defeat Crix, or whatever his name is, at this point in the game, which, I'm gonna be honest, feels a little unfair, considering that he was able to one-shot my party so easily. It really does feel like a boss that you're supposed to die to. So, well, we might as well top off on... the devs did tell me to experiment with items more, though, which makes sense, because I do have a lot of them, but I don't really play around them that often. Let's, go right in front of the door, and then... Oh! Let's go right in front of the door, and then, maybe experiment around, see, like... I know some of the items, like, increase stats and the like. Let me move that again. The microphone has felt a little off these last couple days. I don't know why. Anyway, let's see what we got. 1 speed and 1 luck permanently. Loses 1 max mana. 1 max life? That's not that big of a deal. Oh. I should have been using those more often. Okay. These items seem kind of useful. I'm going to try using them on this boss. And, oh yeah, I also learned a few new skills as well. Oh, might as well optimize while we're here. That's the best I got? Okay. I'm not going to bother showing all the equipment I got because, like, it feels like equipment is just straight up random in this game. It kind of benefits the game, considering how easy they break. Alright, let's try this again. So let's see here. Let's start by using our items. All enemies also does 2 life damage to you. We have skills that are better. Counterattack. That's gonna be good. Oh. Okay. Counters in RPG Maker usually just straight up negate the attack, so I'm gonna put that on you and that on you. Okay. Nice. I really like that animation for some reason. What else we got? I can always grind for more if I need to. +3 attack. I feel like I'm going to be relying on magic mostly. Okay, more hit rate. I'll use that on you. And that on you. Okay. Yeah, that's 20% what it would normally do. You know, I do like that these do at least last until the end of battle as opposed to going away after a while. That's the main reason why I don't typically use these types of items in RPG Maker. Let's start going all in. Embrace the caster of unnatural fighting spirit, allowing them to attack 3 times at random targets. I tend to like abilities like this, and I have explained why. Oh, that's rough. Okay. That it pierces, and it does 3 times the damage I normally do. Ah, okay. We can bring him back to life, though. Can I do this fight with Grigori alone? I'm gonna try it. Oh, that doesn't counter magic damage. Is that all you have? Let's use the orange juice on yourself. Whoa! You were supposed to counter that. Huh. We got him down to about half health, though. Also, I gotta say, I really wish it actually did just give you a game over as opposed to just like booting you out here with 1 health, because it makes grinding basically impossible unless you get a preempt on an enemy. In fact, this whole part of the game right here, honestly, I would personally love it if there was like an inn on this screen as well. Because, like, if you really do need to grind as much as I needed to grind in order to do this fight, like, a cheap way to get some health back, it would be really appreciated. Or even a free way to get some health back, I don't know. There haven't been any, like, health restorative item, or, yeah. There actually have not been any, like, inn-like areas in this entire game, now that I think about it. I still think these items were the way to go. So let's start with... Oaken Skin and Oaken Shield. Okay, those are 2 separate items. What's the difference between resistance to physical attack and defense? That feels a little weird how that's worded, exactly. That's not bad. Is one just a power crept version of the other? They have 2 separate, like, icons. That's a little weird. Okay, you got hit, so we'll use the Battle Fury on you. Wait, do I have 2 of them? No, I only have 1 of them. That's fine. Okay. I'll give you the slightly worse regen because you actually... you have more health. Good. Okay, we're ready to go all out. Devastating Assault, Ritual of Savagery. Nice, okay. Good. Nice, okay, that's really good. I think we finally have a strategy for this. Zeren got the opportunity to learn a skill that can poison the opponent, but I decided against it because while poison is typically very useful, I can see it not working on this boss just because, you know, it feels like a boss that would be immune to a lot of status ailments. That's a drain ability, but that's not very strong, so I'm not really worried about it. Yes! Okay. Whoa, that was a rough fight. Okay, I got mixed feelings on that. I think that is way too difficult for the point at which you fight it in the game. Like, I really needed to do a lot of grinding for, like, items and stuff in order to beat that. Well, we did it, though. Now watch that be the end of the game. I defeated the evil overlord who stole my father's life. What say you, accursed creature? I say a final pox on your soul, boy. That is not a word you see that often. Good luck reaching the portal to exit this world back to your dimension with a permanent sickness on your breast. I feel terrible and weak. As the evil lord died, he cursed me with a magic illness. I must find the exit portal before it claims your life. Your party's max life is cut by 40% and current life set to 5. What? Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I guess I should make a separate save then. Is that what that status is? Because I remember poison doesn't... That looks like the poison status, but I remember poison doesn't actually, stick with you after battle. Might as well use these. Maybe I didn't need to use all of them. Yeah, whatever. This is going to be rough, I feel. Do I need to, like, get to the end, or get back to the start of the area? Oh. The enemies are the same. Actually, this is a very basic enemy. That we found in the last area. That is not... The Griffin is not a problem whatsoever. You're slow enough that I should be able to run from you. Also, I was actually able to defeat a few dragons. They're not really worth it. Like, their drops aren't that great, and they're actually surprisingly easy. Oh, there's the portal out. Okay. As I step into the portal, a blinding light causes me to cover my eyes in pain. I feel myself floating seamlessly forever, and then my vision slowly clears. The familiar ground of my village in the Stargale Woods warms my soul. I have returned home. As I walk towards the village, the field appeared to have been restored to the former health, green and filled with life. Tall stalks of corn are just sprouting, and even the trees or shrubs appear lush and verdant. I heard my mother's voice cry out, "Son!" She runs towards me, arms spread with a look of relief and joy in her face. I am certain she thought me long dead, but my heart is glad to have proven her fears wrong. My father's spirit can rest easy, and curse of the evil Lord Crix has been lifted. The future heralds nothing but well-earned prosperity and happiness. I am at peace, a proud son of Altor. Press shift to end the game. Which shift? Oh, that shift. Okay. That's it? Oh, okay. That was a very short and sweet kind of game. Alright, so final thoughts. I like it overall. It's very... I just use this phrase. It's very short and sweet. The art style, someone actually told me that, like, apparently some of the assets are, you know, pre-purchased from stuff, which it never really bothers me that much, and I actually think it works here really well. The entire aesthetic reminds me of, like, 90s fantasy games, and the writing kind of matches that, too. Like, it is very Western in how it's written. Like, this reminds me of, like, This reminds me of, like, how games like Skyrim or Diablo were written back then when they use, like, super fancy words when they don't need to. But, like, I mean that in a good way. Like, again, it adds to the aesthetic. My one problem, the difficulty is... The game is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. There are no inns, no ways to heal, like, outside of the field. And I think the final boss is way too difficult. But other than that, I really enjoyed this one, and I feel like I could recommend it. So, yeah, there we go. Thanks to the devs for letting me check this one out. I enjoyed my time with it, and I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.